Okay, so something unexpected happened. I uploaded a video on Friday. There was like an analysis of the Munk debate with Jordan Peterson, Michael Eric Dyson, Stephen Fry, and Michelle Goldberg. And my channel exploded. I got like over 21,000 views over the last 4 days on that one video alone. My subscribers jumped from I think 110 to 250 something. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I guess I gotta step things up and make my video content a little better if I want to keep these subscribers around. But yeah, for those of you that liked my last video, thank you very much for the likes. For those of you who commented, thank you for the comments, even the shitty ones. You know, even the ones calling me fat and saying I'm boring and telling me to, you know, use a script. These are all very helpful criticisms. Even the fat one where they told me to go for a run. I know I've put on some weight, and see, the problem is when you get older, your metabolism slows down. So whereas I used to be able to eat poutine and not have to worry about it, now I eat poutine and I'll put on like 2 or 3 pounds. So anyway, yes, thank you all for joining the channel, for watching the video, for making those comments. A lot of them were very insightful and things I hadn't thought of. For those of you that got all bent out of shape because I used the term faggotry and gay and retard in the way I did, you're essentially proving my point. I understand that people take offense to that, but if you're going to derail a conversation or derail a topic or a discussion on a topic because somebody used language that you find offensive, how invested were you in actually having that conversation? If that's all you can focus on is somebody using retard in the wrong context or using gay in the wrong context, what's the point? Now, that being said, I get it. If you're trying to make people see your point of view, maybe it's best not to use language of that nature. It's only provocative, but I don't know, something about the whole subject makes me think of like grade school. It's almost like, you know, when in grade school, if you said a bad word, there was that little dick person in your class who would say, "I'm telling you, teacher," or "You shouldn't say that word." That's essentially what people who are engaging in the, you know, the political correct speech policing are doing, except, you know, they use social media as their authority. I'm gonna dox you. Oh my God, I'm gonna share this. It's gonna go viral. You're gonna be famous, and your life's gonna be ruined. This is the world we're living in now. But seriously, if you want to engage in a conversation about a topic, and the person you're engaging with, you know, happens to throw, you know, the word retard or gay or faggotry around, and that really bothers you, and you can't see past it, then, you know, maybe just get out of the conversation. But I talk with all sorts of people. I've worked in customer service since I was 15 years old, so we're going on, you know, over 30 years. And so I've heard people use all manner of language. I've heard people, you know, say "use guys," and that really bothers me, but I'm not going to call them out for saying "use guys." So when people engage in language or in speech that, you know, kind of irks me a little bit, I just ignore it because I'm trying to get at the root of what they're trying to say. And for a guy like me who grew up, you know, in the 70s and 80s, when the rule of the day was, it wasn't so much as you're not allowed to swear, you're not allowed to use bad language. You just weren't allowed to use it when adults were around. And so we all kind of learned to adopt certain speech patterns into our daily conversations. And it wasn't always, based on being mean to somebody. It was just glib talk. And nobody thought about you saying those words in passing. They might call you out if you were mean to somebody, but just saying that's retarded, nobody cared. And if a teacher called you out on it, then of course you were kind of meek and say, yeah, okay, you're right, I shouldn't say it, because they're an authority figure. But when fellow, peers at your age were doing it, they were just being assholes. And the point was to call them assholes and call them out on it. And I guess that sort of just bubbled up to today, where I still feel the same way. And it, it comes down to, if you have respect for the person you're talking to, don't try and police their speech, because all it does is show you up for being a priggish asshole. And if you feel the need to get offended on behalf of somebody else, nobody asked you to. And bringing offense to the table is not an argument. It's just a way to shut it down. And I think, going back to the debate, I think that's what that was all about. I think that's what Stephen Fry was mainly getting at, right? You have no interest in actually coming to terms with who it is you're talking to. All you have an interest in is shutting them down. And he made that point. That's why Brexit happened. That's why Trump was elected. So people are tired of being, scolded for speaking frankly and honestly. Anyway, once again, thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who commented and liked that last video. I was overwhelmed. I was watching my channel, dashboard, all weekend, going, holy shit, it's 3,000. Oh my God, it's 5,000. Oh my God, this morning it was almost 21,000. By today, it's 21,000. So to all those new to the channel, I will endeavor to keep you interested, and yeah, thanks very much. Check out my old videos too. I know some of you already have, because I've seen the view counts on those go up. In case you haven't noticed, the channel's not monetized. I'm not interested in making money at this. I just like to blather on my way to and from work. And so if you watch it and you get something out of it, great. If you watch it and you think I'm a dipshit and you want to make comments to that extent, go for it. I'm all for free speech. Knock yourselves out. And as some of you may have seen, I did respond to a lot of the comments. I did read just about every one of them. And the ones that got marked as possible spam or got curated by YouTube's algorithm, I approve them all, because I don't like the idea of blocking comments. Arnita Sarkeesian's a bitch for doing that. She can't stand up for her statements if she, if she doesn't have to stand up for her statements if she blocks everybody's comments. Anyway, thanks again. I'm not going to blather on all the way home because it's another 15 minutes. So thanks very much, and I'll see y'all soon.